How you doing? I like your beard.
Thank you, man.
Nice and gray like the Messiah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I like it too. Been having it for a while.
So what's your nationality?
I'm black.
Really? Okay. So am I.
Yeah.
They say.
You know,
Yeah.
I get that people think I'm Puerto Rican or something
Yeah,
something mixed with something, whatever.
Yeah.
No. My mother's Creole, my dad's black.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you Catholic, Christian?
Catholic.
Catholic? Okay. All right.
Yeah. But I get that a lot.
Are you a faithful adherent, or you just?
By the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good thing. You know why? Do you know the history of the Roman Catholic Church?
Not all. No.
Yeah. Do you know the atrocities the Roman Catholic Church has committed?
No.
You really? You don't? You ever heard of the?
Oh yeah. I took that back. Yeah.
Well, the recent one,
Yeah.
the recent things are all of the child abuse, the raping of nuns and so on and so forth. Yeah. But I was really speaking to the history. You know, they're the ones that did the Crusades, right? And so they wanted to conquer the Holy Land, and they really only got a portion of it because you got both the Arabs and the Europeans there. But Catholicism comes out of Europeans, right? And so, interestingly enough, though, I have a question for you. Well, you grew up in America?
Yes.
Okay. So, you say family was Creole, so that's probably like Louisiana? Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm retired military, so I'm familiar with a lot of different things.
Yeah, I got a lot of family members of mine retired military.
Yeah.
My sister, my brother-in-law.
Cool.
And my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Army, Navy, and
yeah.
Marine.
Yeah, I did 30 years in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, all right.
Retired in 2012, and found out I was an Israelite. So I'm out here the last couple of years, trying to raise up the awareness of who the blacks, Latinos, Native Americans are. Yeah. But it's good to see, because if someone were to read Revelation chapter 1 and 14 about the image of Christ, you would be closer to it than any other European, right? Because it talks about having a head and hair of wool, right? Wool being the texture, white being the color. Now Europeans tell us it's gray. We know it's not gray. We know it's white, right? We know that. I mean, I look at my own face and see that it's white. I tend to try to cut it down. But Roman Catholic Church is the ones that spread it. They took over what was known as as Christianity under people that look like us. They were in Europe, because black, so-called melanated people ruled all of Europe. Then they had a transition, which is called the Blue Bloods. If you want to research that, Blue Bloods is when we mixed with Europeans, and their descendants were called Blue Bloods, and they eventually took over because they continued to mingle with other Europeans instead of mingling with people with melanin. Right? The Roman Catholic Church is the one that spread Christianity and Catholicism and Islam. I don't know if you know that. The Roman Catholic Church is behind Islam. They spearheaded that. Yeah. They had a Catholic, because the so-called prophet Muhammad, which we don't call him that because he's not a prophet. He never prophesied anything. He married a Catholic woman. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Who
could read, because he couldn't read. And then the Roman Catholic Church used her to form this thing that became the Arab religion. That's the true history of it,
That's all new to me.
Yeah, it's but they're the ones that spread it all through Europe. They got rid of all the melanated nobility, and then because of the intermarrying, and then put themselves in that position, and then throughout all the Jews, which is the Jews and the Moors, which are a combination of Israelites and Arabs and Africans. The Moors are all three. All right.
A lot of this, huh?
Yes. That was the Inquisition. That was known as the Inquisition. When people wouldn't accept the white Jesus along with Roman Catholicism, they put them to death. They either tortured them or put them to death. I have a book called The Dogs of God. Why do the Europeans call themselves the dogs of God? You know what a dog is? A female dog. You know what a female dog is called, right? All right. Now, why do these Europeans call themselves the dogs of God? Because if you read this book, it tells you they knew what they were doing. They knew that they were the woman that rides the beast in Revelation, and how they were supposed to torture the Jews.
Oh, wow.
They knew that.
All right, thanks for talking to me.
What's your name, brother?
Don.
Don Elisha is my name.
Elisha.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
and
meet
pleasure
you.
to talk with you. Hey, look into this too if you are interested. I have 2 channels on YouTube.
Not gonna wait for me?
Look into that, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right now, brother.